It really brought it home to me that these young kids who just graduated high school are going out and fighting for my freedom and my son's freedom. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. It was so wonderful.
What a gift, you know? It's great that you could do that for them.
So sweet and so just nice. I was Santa Claus, so I had to throw out gifts, and I swear it was so windy out there, I thought my hair was just gonna blow out with the gifts. My dress kept blowing up.
You were having so much trouble with your hair.
It was a chair, but Barbara, it was a dress, it was everything was just blowing. But we'll have more about when.
No, that's why you have a slightly longer dress on, babe.
That was long. It was just the wind was so strong, Whoopi. That was my little El Pagos.
That's not a long dress, Chef. I'm just saying that's you know.
It went to my knees. Y'all know me. But we took cameras down there, and so we'll have more stuff about it on Monday.
Awesome.
About forehead.
Good job, Chef.
Now, reportedly, Ponzi schemer Bernie Madoff announced he will not be attending the funeral of his son Mark, who committed suicide over the weekend. He most likely wouldn't have been allowed to go anyway, but should he have tried? Do you think he said any of this? What do you think? Anybody?
I think there would have been pandemonium at the funeral, that all the attention would have been on Bernie, and that he's better off staying home. No one likes him. Everyone hates him. His other son hates him. His wife hates him. What are you going for? No reason to go. Stay in the jail.
Well, it is his child. I mean, his child. His child just committed. I mean, let's not forget, regardless of whether you like Bernie or not, that's his baby, his oldest, his firstborn, that committed suicide.
Well,
but
you can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, he would not legally have been allowed to. Secondly, this was the child who turned him in. They have not talked for 2 years. It would not surprise me if the funeral has already taken place, because I'm sure it's a private funeral. And I don't think that Mrs. Madoff, who also has not, the children have not talked to her. But, you know, why make this more of a terrible scene than it already is?
I like that she's trying to make amends. She's delivering food to the indigent and shut-ins in Palm Springs Beach or someplace. So she's trying to redo.
I'm sure she is heartbroken. The thing that I cannot get out of my mind with this, and I asked Elizabeth about it a minute ago, to be in such despair that you commit suicide is tragic enough. But to do it with a 2-year-old, and a 2-year-old can crawl out of a crib. Sure. It's not as if, you know, it's a 3-month-old baby. And to take the chance that this child could have this vision for the rest of his life. It's just so desperate.
He also, didn't he email the wife in the 4 o'clock in the morning?
Imagine
So
getting that email.
The wife is in Disney World with the other child. He emails her at 4 o'clock in the morning and his father-in-law to come and take the child.
That's right.
They're sleeping. That child could have gotten up.
That's what I just said.
But it just
outrageous, really, when you think of it.
I mean, it shows you the despair he was in, because a lot of times when people are in that space, they don't think about other people, other stuff.
This is a man who had to forfeit his name in terms of what his, you know, they changed their names. His wife changed the name. He obviously was looking at a life of not possibly being employed.
Not this wife. She didn't change the name.
But I just think his identity obviously seemed to be totally chained, if not withdrawn, and the despair took over.
It's sad.
It's sad, and thank goodness that baby is okay.
You know, it's a great tragedy.
It is a great tragedy. Great tragedy.
Do you get, and can I ask a question really quickly? Because I know he was facing unemployment and there was no money coming in for the family. Insurance, if you take your life, do you get?
I don't think you do.
No, but he was living in a couple of $1 million, $4 million apartment.
That's an apartment he had from the heyday. Listen, remember, people are still coming after him to get some restitution.
Civil trial.
Civil trial. You know, he's got to pay a lawyer to deal with that. He's got, you know, he's got to feed the kids. I'm sure he just saw nothing in his future and thought, you all will be better, which happens with a lot of people. When they take their own lives, they think you will be, the
innocent victims are the wife and the children.
Yeah, you know. So,
anyway.
In any case, you know what? I'm going to take us in a different direction. Totally different direction. Did anybody watch the Jets game the other day?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the assistant coach who put his leg out and tripped the player?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
And this guy,
he's been suspended for the rest of the season.
Yeah, 25
and he apologized to the player. He tripped and said his